There's the Bigfoot possession case from Pennsylvania, 1973, where a saucer landed, and then the Bigfoot started showing up, and the boys shot at the Bigfoot, and then one of them became possessed by Bigfoot.
Bigfoot travels in a UFO and possesses little boys when it is shot. I feel this is a topic that needs immediate coverage.
Asked the Squatches up there a series of questions, ending with the last two questions. Do you believe in God? Do you believe Jesus is the Son of God? And they responded, we do believe.
After recording that intro, I realized I would need some time to regain my composure, so I took a few days to check and recheck my sources to make sure I was relying upon the top-notch researchers in the field of Bigfoot studies. I didn't want to come up short, find out that I was simply looking at stuff that some fraud put out to get some money off the credulous. So let us go back, because that person who came to realize that Bigfoots had been Christianized, he has some other very important revelations that I really think you need to know.
I had a blood clot from my groin all the way to my knee. The physician that I saw told me I should be dead. Well, I got zapped in the middle of the night, and then this hand with energy was going up and down my leg, up and down for several minutes, and I could feel the energy, and then I heard the mind speak, his leg is still okay. And then it went down to my crotch. So all I know is I should be dead, but I'm not. Squatch has healed me.
Okay. We now know that Bigfoot has psychic healing powers, telepathy, but are they going to use that on just the favored few? What can the rest of us expect? I know that was unsettling. I certainly found it terrifying. After all, it's definitely real, certainly not some hoax perpetrated by some college students with too much time on their hand. But fortunately, or unfortunately, the Bigfoots worldwide have selected a designated official human spokesperson to let the world know about them. Here's what he has to say.
A Sasquatch started to talk with me telepathically. So they try to choose people who are honest and who will help present information to the outer world. And so that's what I've done. They did open me up, my Kundalini, and I became psychic overnight. They're 100 times more evolved than we are.
Okay, that was even more unsettling. You noticed how using their telepathy, they've reshaped his mind. They manipulated him doing some strange thing with his Kundalini, whatever a Kundalini is. But anyway, he will still speak for them.
They claim that this is their planet, that they were brought here millions of years ago by their friends, the Star People. They are very disgusted with us, and we're in big trouble.
The Earth is theirs. We disgust them. So, knowing that we're in big trouble, just wear Is Bigfoot willing to go with this? You might want to brace yourself for this.
Bigfoot are cannibals. To them, humans are food, period.
If you've got a booger that's not in good health, it could be something as simple as a horribly bad ingrown toenail. It spots a lone person out there. Jump out there and grab that son of a gun and go. Easy pickings.
The serpentine belt on my truck broke. I drive a big delivery van, called the office. They said, okay, we'll get you somebody there and as soon as we can. But it was raining and storming. Well, nature called. I didn't want to get out of the van and get wet. But I just stood in the side cargo door, and I just was standing there happily whizzing, and I heard a noise. I stick my head out the door, and I'm looking 12 inches away, face to face, with something I've never seen in my life. To be honest, I think I urinated on it. And it stuck its head in the door, and it looked at me. And it screamed a noise that vibrated the entire vehicle.
They were probably hunting, and then when they saw the pistol, that was a warning. You were dangerous.
I have no doubt in my mind that it was about to eat me. I was on the menu.
I wish I could tell you that it just ended there, that they were some apex predator. Unfortunately, a few humans would be eaten here and there. But I'm afraid it gets a lot worse.
The aliens came, they impregnated human women, that created the Nephilim, which are giants. They're trying to infect the human genome. Bigfoot may be a diluted form of the Nephilim that the Bible talks about.
There's historical accounts from the first people of this thing kidnapping their women and never seeing these females again, or either these females escape and come back home and bear offspring. So if the scent gets into the air and they smell, say, a female maybe coming into her season as a young lady, that's why you have most of these sightings that are reported where they look in bedroom windows.
Bigfoot, actually is half human, half demon.
They're using us for some sort of breeding experiments. They are diluting our genome. I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's sort of an advanced genome. They are doing stealth studies through our daughters' bedroom windows, waiting for our daughters to come into season, whatever that is. They're impregnating our women. I'm not sure about men, but we don't know what kind of abilities they have. I'm sorry there. Though the Bigfoots are seen by hundreds of millions of people daily, they're not quite out yet. So we have to ask ourselves, how do they stay hidden? What technology do they have, since they're 100 times more evolved than we are? Whatever being more evolved might mean.
Bigfoot is bigger, stronger, faster, everything more than humans. So why did they come out? I've never threatened them up there. They never come out and say hello to me or talk to me or befriend me. So I have to wonder what's keeping them from doing that with humans, unless it's going to be quantum entanglement.
Bigfoot can shapeshift. A bunch of natives chased a Bigfoot, and he shapeshift basically into a tree.
Bigfoot have the ability to cloak. If you watch the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator movie and you see the shimmering image of the alien that's cloaked itself, they can do that. I've seen that shimmering image.
Bigfoot knows where portals are leading either into another dimension or pass from one designation to another. That's why when he is spotted, he's able to vanish like he was never there.
These researchers, the ones I've been showing you, have been able to bring all the pieces of evidence together into a cohesive picture. Here's their conclusion.
The big picture is we're coming to an end of an age, and we're all being enlightened now with different information.
So Bigfoot lives on this earth. These beings are going to expose themselves even more because of the fact that these are the end times, and they're frankly getting kind of cocky, and they're ready to come out of the woodwork. And as you'll see as the years progress here, that's just exactly what they're going to do.
Bigfoots have been Christianized. They have been radicalized by UFOs. They can use technology centuries and centuries ahead of ours to move in stealth. They eat us. They impregnate our young ladies when they're in season. They're working with the Nephilim to manipulate the human Jerome. And they stand ready to usher in a new age. And if we shoot them, if we try to kill them, then they will possess little boys, taking over their minds to continue their nefarious schemes. This next part, I don't want to show it to you, but you deserve to know. The truth is that I cut short what the official spokesperson of the Bigfoot had to say.
And we're in big trouble. They've said that World War III has already started, and they just haven't dropped the bombs yet.
Bigfoot is 100 times more evolved than we are. Has technology we won't have for hundreds, thousands of years, or would have if the Bigfoots are willing to let us go on. You better hope we can broker some kind of deal with the Bigfoots, sue for peace, because if we don't, if the Bigfoots continue with their plans, I wouldn't bet you 2 cents for our chances against them.